What if everything you believed about hard work was only half the truth? Most people work harder than they should. They sacrifice sleep. They sacrifice family. They sacrifice everything. And still, nothing changes. This is not a story about working harder. This is a story about 1 hour that changed a man's entire life. And by the end of this video, you will never think about your free time the same way again. Daniel woke up every morning before the sun rose. He worked 14 hours a day at his small tea stall near the highway. His clothes were always clean, but always old. His hands were rough from years of lifting, pouring, serving. People passed him every day without looking at his face. He was not lazy. He was not careless. He worked harder than most people he knew. But at the end of every month, his pocket told the same sad story. Empty, and the question that kept him awake at night was this: if hard work is the answer, why is my life not changing? One rainy night, after closing his stall, Daniel sat quietly and stared at nothing. He had worked hard for 10 years, 10 years of early mornings and tired evenings, and he was still in the same place. That night he made a decision. Not a big decision, not a dramatic one, just a quiet promise to himself. Every night, after work, I will give 1 hour to my future, not to rest, not to my phone, not to gossip. One focused hour, every single day, no excuses. He started with basic English, the language of opportunity. He had no teacher, no money for classes, just a phone, free videos, and 1 hour of silence every night. Some nights he was so tired he could barely keep his eyes open. Some nights the words made no sense. Day 1, exciting. Day 10, difficult. Day 30, almost pointless. But here is what separated Daniel from every other person who starts and stops. He never broke the chain, Not once. Because he understood something important. Motivation gets you started. Discipline keeps you going. What Daniel was experiencing has a name. Scientists call it the compound effect. 1 hour of focused learning today seems like nothing. 1 hour every day for 30 days builds a new skill. 1 hour every day for 1 year changes your identity. Your brain does not reward big dramatic efforts. It rewards repeated small actions done consistently. Every night, Daniel showed up for that news hour. His brain was quietly rewiring itself. He was not just learning English. He was becoming a different kind of man. When people noticed, they laughed. Daniel wants to become a professor now. Books don't fill empty stomachs. He stayed quiet because he had learned something that most people never understand. People who cannot control themselves always attack people who can. Criticism is just noise from people who gave up on themselves. So he protected his 1 hour like it was gold, because for him, it was. Slowly, without anyone noticing, things began to change. His English improved. He spoke better with customers. He learned how to manage his small earnings. He stopped wasting money on things that didn't matter. He started observing successful people and quietly copying what worked. His stall became cleaner. His service became warmer. People didn't know what changed about him. They just felt it. Within 2 years, his small stall had expanded. Within 3 years, travelers came specifically to his cafe, not just for tea, but for conversation. Young people came to him for advice. He wasn't just a tea seller anymore. He was the man who invested in himself when no one believed in him. Now, I want you to stop for a moment and be honest with yourself. You have 24 hours today, same as Daniel had. After sleep, work, and your responsibilities, you have at least 1 free hour. The question is not whether you have time. The real question is, what story are you telling yourself about that time? Most people say, I'm too tired. I'll start Monday. I don't know where to begin. Daniel was tired too, every single night, but he showed up anyway. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need money. You don't need talent. You just need 1 hour, protected, focused, and repeated. Because your future is not built in one big moment that everyone sees. It is built quietly, in the small hours that nobody notices. Tell me honestly in the comments right now, what is the one skill you will spend your hour on starting tonight? Not tomorrow, tonight. If this story reminded you of something important, share it with one person who needs it. Subscribe for more real stories that improve your English and your mindset. At the same time, I will see you in the next one.